So I've got one asleep in her room and the other one is in his bassinet over there. So really quick and quiet introduction to the video. I'm going to be reviewing some Swaddles today. I'm going to review the Love to Dream Swaddle Up with the arms up, a brand that's similar to the Love to Dream, the Omni Swaddle, and the Halo Sleep Sack. Oh, and also the SwaddleMe. I'm going to talk about those as well, the SwaddleMe pod. I will say I use the SwaddleMe pod and I've used the original SwaddleMe. I did like the original SwaddleMe. It was great for naps, but I didn't like it for overnight because it didn't have the zipper on the bottom. I think overall, when you're looking for a swaddle, it's huge. Swaddling was so important for us. I love swaddling with a blanket, but unwrapping in the middle of the night was terrible. And when I figured out that the zipper on the bottom helped with diaper changes in the middle of the night without having to unswaddle them, game changer. So I wouldn't even consider a swaddle at this point that doesn't have a zipper on the bottom. All right, let's jump in. All right, this is Milo Man in the Omni Swaddle. Milo is a little over 8.5 pounds. We're 2 weeks old. So the Omni Swaddle, as I unwrap, I'm just gonna talk about it, has this here, so you can fold these down and goes to the laundry so it doesn't stick to your other delicates. And we know newborn stuff is so delicate. This is a cotton fabric, it's kind of stretchy. I'm not in love with the way this stretches. I wish this panel kind of extended further to reduce the stretching. The cuffs on the sleeves, you can see he's already trying to sell Soothe. Good job, my man. So these are open or closable. So if he wanted to have his hands out when he has these little scratchy newborn fingers, he can. But I do love that the cuff's built in. I love all newborn clothes that have cuff built in. So basically, this swaddle has a two-way zipper. Zip from the bottom for easy access diaper changes, and from the top to get them in. And let's see if I can set this up somehow so it hangs over. And we can see my boy. All right. Oh, sorry, Bubby. All right. So the Omni Swaddle is nice. It was easy to get him in. I did think it was kind of strange the way the arms are. Arms up swaddle. So basically they said you could do like arms out or that soothing motion where you kind of put their hands right here. Sorry, buddy. And you wrap it and you strap it. Or arms in, which is how I like to swaddle. Even though he likes to self-soothe. Oh, sorry. So this is where it's awkward. I put his arms in. I don't think he likes having his arms swaddled like that. And then when I try to wrap it, it kind of has this extra fabric, which I always hate with swaddles because I feel like it's dangerous. So our first girl needed to be strapped tight. You can see there's a lot of extra stretch for this fabric, but it kind of fits nicely. And the back panel goes around pretty far in the back right here. So even as tight as I just did it, he was able to get swaddled really nice and tightly. All right, we'll give him a little break. Another thing I like about the Omni Swaddle is that there's enough leg room for his legs to do that little W shape. He can still be swaddled and safely strapped in the swing. It's so important with these recline positions. He's obviously not rolling over yet, and if he's swaddled, he's not rolling over, but I do like the safe practice of being able to clip him in and with help of our swing, keep him snug as a bug and going to sleep. All right, so here we have the Love to Dream Arms Up Sleep Swaddle. This is a size small. Originally, I ordered the size newborn with air. Milo was born at 7 pounds, 14 ounces, so that it only goes up to 8 pounds. It wasn't very convenient, or 8.5 pounds. He looked like he could have got some time in it. However, there wasn't a huge size difference. Now, with the difference between this Love to Dream Sleep Sack swaddle is that the arms are up for the baby when they're sleeping, so they can self-soothe, which is nice. This did not work for my daughter because she always used to just punch herself in the face with these arms, but it has worked for my son. He likes to self-soothe. I bought the air version or the light version, and it was really thin, great fabric. I think for a summer baby it would be absolutely fantastic. But for a winter baby or any other season, I think the original's better. The original's fabric is a little bit thicker too, so it gives you that tighter feel. The newborn was thinner in the waist and had a little less arm room, but the size wasn't so extreme different. If you have a little newborn, I'd say smaller than 8 pounds, you would want to get the newborn to have that, especially when they're really little, they like that snug and secure feel. This one also, when it is in a medium, it comes with a thing that you can take the arm part off and then it becomes just a sleep sack, which is nice because you keep it in a sleep sack for ever. So this has a two-way zipper for the diaper change at night. It has lots of leg room for them to be able to do that W sit. So they can even be strapped into a swing or something because there's so much room. They are able to do the W sit and then you're still able to put that strap in there. And then I like the way the cover is. It covers the zipper really nicely. I hate when the zipper just touches their little neck. I think it's annoying. Yeah, so this is good. The neck hole in this is pretty small, so you can see it's like the size of my finger. It's perfect for him. And yeah, so the only thing is these run like $30, $35 for the patterned ones. I got this one on Amazon. This is by iLuck, I think. Here's the brand tag, but it's pretty comparable. I mean, it's really close. The difference is he only had pink and purple, so he's gonna be dealing with that, but he's a baby, so who cares? The waist is not as thick, so it doesn't give him as snug of a thing, and this doesn't come in newborn. It only came in small and medium. And you can see like the wingspan is a little bit bigger, so I guess this will last him longer. It doesn't seem like it makes that big of a difference, but he does seem more comfortable in the Love to Dream. Yeah, so overall I do like the Love to Dream. I think the original is the best quality because it's a thicker fabric, and if you have a newborn under 8 pounds, you probably want to get the newborn so it's a little bit snugger in the waist, which is really where they get that constriction. And the Air would be wonderful for a summer baby, but if you're gonna get the Air, or it's not called the Air, it's called the Love to Dream Light, and I might have to invest in one of those for the summer. But I would definitely size like safely. So if it's max 8 pounds for newborn, for if you're getting the light, I would get the newborn. Even if your baby is like 7 pounds, 14 ounces, just because it stretches a lot more. This is a little bit more restrictive. So I'd say if you have an 8-pound baby and you are buying the original, just buy the small. And if you're buying the light, then I would still buy the newborn size so that they can, you know, feel restricted, especially if it's summer because they're gonna have less clothes underneath the swaddle, so they're not gonna be as tight. All right, that's it. Okay, this is the SwaddleMe Swaddle Pod in newborn size. This is really great for the diaper bag. So the Swaddle Pod just opens up, the baby goes in, there's no extra straps, you just literally zip them up, and it's like a little cocoon. It has the diaper access at the bottom. I will say my daughter squirmed a lot in this. She was always moving her hands, and she needed to be like constricted, so we needed fabric that did not stretch. My son Milo, he likes this. It's a little awkward because their hands a lot of times ends up bunched right under their chin, and if you use like a Wubba Nub pacifier, which we do, the binky goes in the mouth and then the Wubba Nub like sits up on their hands and it's constantly falling out. So that's my only complaint about this one, but I like this for the diaper bag because it's small and it's easy. It's like, my baby's freaking out, I can swaddle my baby in this. I think this would also be good in the summer when you're still using those like swaddle blankets to get that really tight swaddle. You could swaddle blanket and then put this over top, because I feel like the swaddle blankets always have come undone, so this was good for that as well. I next have my favorite, and I'm gonna put this camera down for a second. All right, we got a Halo sleep sack. So this is the one I got free from Virtua. Shout out to Virtua Hospital. I will say this one I got from Virtua, and some of the ones that I've ordered is only a one-way zipper. Whenever I'm ordering the Halo, I need to look to see to make sure it has the top and the bottom zipper, because I hate getting this little thing clipped. And when it has the two-way zipper, it just zips down and up, and you never have to actually do that in the middle of the night. The Halo Sleep is a sleep sack, and you have your different options here. They always say you can do arms down, hands to face, or arms out. Hands to face is kind of like strange. It doesn't really work out. I think he always breaks free, and my daughter always broke free. So the negative about this one is that, like I said, I have to do the zipper, which is, see that I have to put my camera down. I think everything needs to be one-handed. So great access at night for diaper changes, except with the newborn one, it's a little tough because this comes to their diaper, so it's really like just the bottom of his diaper. And I end up always having to undo this completely. This is really old. I used this with my daughter, and this was the only one I had at the time, so it's really worn off, but I'm still using it with my son. So full 3 months with my daughter because she was tiny, and it's still holding up. The Velcro, people complain about it being loud or annoying. I could see that. I could see how that would be an issue. I do like that when they're transitioning with the halo, you can swaddle one arm in, so like this arm in, and then this guy can be out, so that they can have one arm in and out. And I will do a video with Milo getting swaddled in this, but overall, halo sleep sack, absolute favorite.